Am I not right?
C'est vrai parce que
And
ça
what
arrive
is it?
souvent
WeChat, is it like Facebook or
It's
for
like
China?
C'est un peu comme un WhatsApp.
it's a mixture of TikTok, Instagram.
Really?
It's a you
Okay.
gotta
It does
get on.
everything.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a translator translate everything we do. So we're live.
That's crazy.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining. We have a special guest with us. Jeff, if you want to do the intros.
Well, there's no intro for this guy. This guy's a superstar. He comes in, the red carpet, the whole thing.
With the red suit, you know.
The velvet suit. It's not velvet. Are we live on your...
I don't know. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yes, we are live. So Serujan is a mortgage broker specialized in alternative
Lending, private lending. Yes.
private lending. So he's super active on the social media. He does it all. He does it all pretty much. So thank you for being here.
He's like a cardiologist. I was just giving that example.
Yes.
That's something I say all the time to my
Do you?
clients. Yeah. Like, there's like doctors who does pretty much everything.
Family
The general,
Exactly.
that's my thing.
Yeah.
Did I say that on your show?
I don't think so.
No.
But we
Okay.
we have a same
Similar,
mindset.
yeah. I did, huh?
You did? Oh shit.
It's copywritten, baby.
Okay,
But
whatever.
you meet so many people that
I'm not-
at one
That's
point,
true. That's true.
It's
But
like you take a lot of you have great ideas, but sometimes we realize it's the same idea. That
it's like a
someone else
great
had.
artist. You're influenced
Thank you, man.
by.
Thanks for backing me
got
No,
your
but
back.
you're
I
right.
got your back.
It's like a musician. He's influenced by what he grew up with
Exactly.
and who he surrounded
Um,
himself with.
And
So,
what is inspired with.
so sorry, go.
I'm also I'm doing podcast with the top brokers.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
obviously
the
my
list-
goal is to learn from them, and I try to grab one or few things. I think the one that I grabbed from you is the
the cardiologist. Well, it was good. It was worth it.
Yeah, it's
in
worth
the
it.
end. You
So,
were still.
it
I
works.
have to say this though.
Every time I say to the client, it always close. I always close.
Wow, come
There
on.
you go. Well, maybe it should be a reference. You can pass it through me.
I want to clarify 2 seconds for those real estate brokers out there listening. So you do the files that the typical mortgage broker or the regular, the five main financial institution can't do because the client situation is a bit trickier. So it doesn't go through, they go to you, you make it happen.
Exactly. Even virtual banks, virtual e-lenders like First National, MCAP, and like if I should.
And
name
what would you, now I'm going to put you on the spot a bit here, but I like to do that. What's the conversion of those files? Like if you get 100 of those tricky ones, how many can you actually get approved?
Yeah, sure. Like
Do
obviously.
you know that number, or are you just going to make it up?
No, I don't know the number, but I have I think I know like from the people I talk to and how many files I will do. So in let's say 10 calls I get,
Yeah,
I'll take to like 2-3 that can be financeable.
that can actually work.
Because like even though I help mortgage brokers, I tell mortgage broker what are the B lending file and private lending files. Sometimes it doesn't work. The client doesn't have the down payment.
Okay.
There's some problems.
So you see, he's so good, and I'm not saying that to fluff you and puff you. It's more the mortgage brokers that can't do the files or can't get the files approved will actually reach out. His main clients,
Are
you were
mortgage
saying,
brokers,
are
yeah.
mortgage brokers. So if he can do that for mortgage brokers, whoever's doing residential real estate or commercial,
I do commercial also, private.
and you have issues with your file, the approval, the process, send it off to Serujan.
appreciate it.
Huh?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, but and you wouldn't be here if we didn't think that you were going to add value, because the whole purpose of this thing is to help brokers have just a better situation in their day-to-day and their businesses. Everything we share is based on our experience. I met you 6 months ago, 8 months ago,
It's been a while.
and it was great. And I take pride in having helped you grow your following.
And it was a great podcast.
For
We
those that haven't seen it, you got to go look at it. I think I'm at my best. I don't know what was going on.
It was a good interview.
It was an early morning
Did you
thing.
prepare for it?
No, I never prepare. I like to just
natural.
live it. But I really enjoyed doing that interview. It was great. It's one of my favorites. How many times do I talk about it?
Pretty once a day.
And how
Pretty
many
much.
and how many brokers do I meet that says, "Hey, I saw you
Really?
on." Oh yeah.
Yeah, people,
Yeah,
your
quite a
friends
few.
that
Quite a few.
that's amazing.
So that's why I got you the Rolls Royce. Jeff, go
I
get the
got
keys.
you.
We're gonna surprise
So
you.
surprised.
No, but thank you for that.
Yeah,
So,
it's crazy because sometimes I get calls, I get messages from social media from new brokers or students that are going to school to become a broker. They're like, Serujan, I didn't even know brokers existed before. Like
Well, there was one that actually wrote on the one I did with you. That's doing her mortgage broker license and real estate license. So
and yeah, they saw the podcast, they got inspired, and
some do fall in love with me. It happens quite a bit, but
we have the same issue.
It's part of the game. You got to go with the flow. So tell me, you have a team or you do this all by yourself?
I do have a small team that works with me and for me. But my goal this year is to get bigger.
So you're looking for mortgage brokers?
I'm looking for mortgage brokers.
Oh, okay, good.
That wants to join. Because, like, since I have this podcast and people like my vision, my approach, so they want to learn from me. So
of course.
Right now I don't have a team. So that's the goal. That's the next step.
So anybody thinking of becoming a mortgage broker, or for any mortgage brokers looking out there, they could apply. Just send you what are you looking for? Is there some specific trait that someone with experience? No experience?
No experience at all. I don't mind, as long as they're hungry, they're passionate, they want to help people, I'm hearing myself.
We got some echo.
Yeah. So as long as you're passionate, motivated, hungry, I want to meet people that have the same passion.
Well, you want to be surrounded by a similar-minded or driven individual. I think it fuels and helps your day-to-day operations, and it keeps you pumped for what you're doing.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
That's exactly what you do, right? Like you have a brokerage, and you have how many brokers are you guys?
We're close to 200, but that's for the real estate. Mortgage-wise, I'm not too sure where we're at, because for those that don't know, I own a mortgage cabinet, which is a DLC franchise with a partner of mine, Marco Marandola, Sam and Pat Scalia, who are also partners, great guys. I don't know if you've met them yet.
I met Marco. He's a great guy.
And so we're at 8-9 mortgage brokers, but we're looking. So if anybody's out there, Serujan's gonna come and visit us too and say hi. And
hey, listen, I know Ackles, and
there you go.
We always chat, so that's fine.
Steven, for those that are watching, if you have any questions about anything, it could be the process of mortgage, complication, files, how to do marketing, because you're doing that great, how to use social media to get business. I think that's a big thing that you do very well, that you guys should ask. How is he doing it? What's the strategy?
Well, let's ask how social media is helping you into your business and getting new business.
So the perfect example I can say is, when you talk to a client, you want to sell something, okay, and you're talking to a client, you're only talking to one person, and you can maybe spend 30 minutes with this person, and if you get the deal done, you get one sale, right? But when you're talking through a social media platform, you're actually talking to hundreds of people. So you're reaching out so many people at the same time. So it's like talking to a whole room with a bunch of people.
So bigger reach.
So if you're really good at doing videos and posting pictures and stuff like that, values.
But on that topic, how do you go past it's not perfect, but I'm doing it anyways? Like, because I saw some of your TikTok stuff, and you always have good quality, though, I must say. Mm-hmm. And I don't consume much, so I shouldn't be maybe the one.
You'd be surprised when I started. Like,
but do you get like all stuck with it's not good enough, I'm not gonna post it, or at some point you just like, I'm just posting it?
I just post it.
Yeah, good. See,
I'm the type of person who I do like I like details. I look at details, but I don't focus too much on it.
But do you think it makes a big difference? Because I talk about this all the time, like frequency over quality. Just pump out the quality. I'm not saying to do things purposely bad, but
there should be some balance.
But don't let it slow you down. Like, go and just post more, get the visibility.
What I will tell is, just in the beginning, like, if you don't have the budget for, me, like when I started through Zooms. My podcast, the first podcast was through Zoom. Like Zoom is not the greatest.
No, it's all grainy and the sound is not.
Now I have a podcast production team that does all my videos and stuff like that. So like eventually you get there. So you got to start somewhere.
But because you just mentioned this before we started recording, you said I got the studio now podcast. What made you want to actually go down to that level and not just keep on going with the situation you had before?
I'll say like accountability. So obviously I have to do it every week, and I signed a contract with them where I got to do it every week. So I have to be there. I have
accountability.
Exactly. I have to be there. I have to do it. I'm paying these guys to do it. So, sometimes when you're all by yourself and you have a lot of projects, you don't know where to put your head. You don't know where to start. And having people around you that you pay or
yes, and I think that's a good point, because I was talking to someone earlier about similar, like I said to someone, the bigger your team gets, the bigger the payroll, the bigger the employee, the more responsible and accountable you become, because it's not no longer just you and maybe one person. You've got a group of, see, as I grow, I feel even more obligated, and so it's good in a way, because you keep, like you just said,
constancy.
Yeah.
Like I have to do, like a lot of people watch my stuff now, so they're always asking for more. So
when you first started, how many views would you get? Was it discouraging? Was it?
It was a small niche. I was one of the first to start.
Because mortgages is not a sexy thing,
No,
like
it's super boring. It's boring at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just talking to a client and I get. I get bored.
Yeah. No, but it's very non-emotional.
Like real estate agents, what they do, they sell a dream. Like having a nice house and a pool,
much easier.
Nice kitchen. Like we sell a depth. We sell depth.
You sell the transaction,
Exactly.
the money that comes out of your account.
But you make the dream possible.
There's two sides. Like there's two ways to look at it. So what I always tell my clients is, it's one of the biggest, one of the higher depth you're getting.
Yeah.
It's very important to make sure that you're well protected, and make sure that you sign the right papers, you select the right conditions with the banks. So I make it. There's another way of viewing stuff. Yeah.
But so to clarify, 'cause for those that don't know your podcast, you interview also all kinds of the different personalities, successful people in business that touch real estate, mainly real estate brokers, mortgage brokers,
and financial advisors.
Financial advisors. Do you go into the notary, lawyers,
Not at all.
stuff like
It's
that?
for brokers by brokers, and
Well, maybe you should integrate that. No.
I have another podcast.
For
I have another one it's for more consumers.
Okay.
So where if you bring a notary, obviously it's more.
You know what we should do?
What?
I just thought of it now, and I'm saying it live.
Sure.
You should do like a conference of some sort with all the people that you had, and we all go do this weekend-long thing.
Yeah, I already thought of it. Yeah,
Let's do it.
Done.
Let's make it happen.
So if I set it
I'll
up-
invite you.
I'll invite you, baby. We do it,
Okay.
and if it's a success, we do something together.
Okay.
It's live.
All right.
It's out, and
we have to talk about it. Like
We're
what's the
talking
whole?
about it right now.
Okay, let's talk about that. Like the whole process. Let's
do it. It's
Done
done.
deal. Done deal.
All right.
Isn't that cool?
This guy's always like that. He's always bringing his ideas.
No, but why?
all the
We
time.
have one life. Let's not waste time. Urgency is the first thing in my equation. Do you remember my equation?
Of course.
You don't remember.
Of course I do.
What is it?
I know it's urgency, consistency,
Well, close.
Yeah.
Massive action?
Urgency, massive action,
massive actions.
plus frequency,
Frequency?
which could be your what'd you say? Consistency
Yeah,
equals growth.
exactly.
I live by that thing. But that's why if we're doing something, let's not wait. Let's do it now.
All right, let's talk about it.
Done.
Like what's your plan though? What do you want to do? Like your whole plan?
We'll find it.
Well, we get all the people that you interviewed, because from what I've seen, it's all successful people in the industry, right?
Yeah.
So we offer them to come and give a little topic of some sort. We do like
You break
what you
it down.
did.
I already have the
Yeah,
plan.
he's
We
in.
already have the
He
plan.
used to be an event planner and all
I
that.
have the plan. We set it up as a panel.
Yeah.
We have 10, 15 minutes per people. We can some of them will have the same specialty, so we can have 3 people at the same time on the same.
You know
stage.
what'd be cool?
And
it's also a place where
We
you
do it somewhere else.
in
we go to
Miami.
we go to
Yeah, we could do Miami,
Miami.
but we could do the islands.
Barbados. We go to Barbados. We do
Why
somewhere.
not?
Why not? If people are down for it and people are searching for that kind of content and get to
They will. if they're actually listening to your podcast and getting all that knowledge, the buy broker for brokers,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. We just make it bigger.
Live event.
It's a live
So
event.
we're gonna do one event.
Scalar.
We're gonna start in Quebec City. We're gonna do it soon. So we gotta get going, and then we'll do another one in Montreal in the fall. So we'll do Quebec, maybe summer months or before summer vacation. And then
What's really cool about my viewers is there's mortgage brokers and realtors. So if I do an
That's
event like that,
When we do,
when we do an event like that, what's gonna happen is people will go because there's so many contacts they can do. They can also
So-
make, you know.
anybody watching, whoever wants to or thinks it's a good idea, please comment. Whoever thinks it's the stupidest, bad, craziest idea, also comment because we want
It's
to.
not because I
No, I know
already
it's not,
I
but
already thought about that.
I'm a facilitator. That's what I do.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We're running out of time, but I want you
Perfect.
back on the show for sure. Anytime you're in the area, you just text us 15 minutes before 4:00. You're a guest.
you're on.
And we're
You're
doing
on.
Even though there's someone else.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do this. We're gonna promote the event too a lot. So we gotta work on that.
Thank you
stuff.
so much.
So
Thank
it's
you so-
done. You
thank
heard
you
it here
guys.
first.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Let's
so
make
much.
it
Thank you,
happen.
sir. Take care.
Take
Take
care.
care. Thanks, everyone.